Fashion is crowned with names, but only a few define the rules. Balenciaga, Gentle Monster, and Alaia could not be more different. Yet each has defined its own place in fashion by turning operation into identity. Balenciaga was founded in 1919, long before Dior, and once set the bar for haute couture. When Demna took over in 2015, he carried with him the aesthetics of rebellion from Vedamos. Born in Georgia and displaced by war at the age of 10, Demna's sense of instability became the ground note of his work. In March 2022, 2 weeks after the war in Ukraine broke out, Balenciaga staged a fall-winter show under a glass dome filled with blizzards. Models fought through snow and wind, the runway itself echoing a world in crisis. 6 months later, the spring-summer show unfolded in a pit of mud, closed by Avto, a bent, spectral figure who looked like a survivor from the ruins. Demna weaponized narrative, war, chaos, displacement, and turned them into Balenciaga's DNA. And with couture now restored, the house proves it can hold narrative and craftsmanship in the same frame. Gentle Monster, born in Seoul in 2011, began with K-pop visibility, but quickly made retail its laboratory. From a dollhouse for eyewear, to virtual gardens, to toolboxes disguised as packaging, the brand built a universe step by step. Hollywood icon Tilda Swinton starred in its latest surreal campaign film, infusing the label with an aura of the unexplainable. Meanwhile, collaborations with Maison Margiela, Ambush, and artist Max Siedentopf turned stores into exhibitions. House Nowhere, in Seoul and experimental pop-ups in Milan, declared its high-end ambition. Beyond eyewear, Gentle Monster has built a meticulously authored world to step into. Alaia took the opposite path. Tunisian-born Azzedine, Alaia, arrived in Paris in 1964 and founded his house in 1979. He built identity through fabric and cut, stretch knits, lycra blends, and sculpted leather, all designed to cling like a second Nazgûl. By the 1990s, he was hailed as the King of Cling, celebrated for precision lines and tension that reshaped the body. In later years, he experimented with laser-cut techniques, extending his vocabulary of craft. Alaia also refused to bow to fashion authority, clashing with Anna Wintour and declining to rely on Vogue for legitimacy. Independence was his stance, and craft was his law. Since his passing in 2017, Peter Moulier has carried that creed forward with new materials, keeping Alaia a house where workmanship itself tells the story. 3 houses, 3 philosophies. Balenciaga turns narrative into spectacle. Gentle Monster makes experience its currency. Alaia binds identity to craft. In fashion, the way a brand operates can become its ultimate signature.